It was a regular Wednesday. We met Zach at the game, and after the game, he started to cry. And the first thing he said was, "My knee hurts, I have a headache, and I'm dizzy." Over the course of the next 4 days, he became more and more ill.
My muscles were getting so weak that I would have to ask my mom to move my arm for me, which was just kind of crazy.
He was in such bad shape that my husband literally had to pick him up and carry him up the stairs and put him in our bed. And on Saturday evening, we took him to the emergency room. They immediately started IV antibiotics. And finally, by that evening, we were told that he needed to be put into a medically induced coma to be put on a respirator. And at that point, the diagnosis of sepsis was confirmed. He stayed that way for 12 days and had multiple complications. When he was in the coma, I was terrified he was gonna die. I kept thinking, am I gonna be a mom who loses a child? And finally, he started to come around. That was the beginning of a long journey to recovery, which is still going on today. I mean, it's amazing how it got past his mom, who's a doctor, and 2 other doctors who saw him. But I guess it did, because sepsis wasn't really on our radar. Who would think that my healthy 11-year-old son would be septic, would have sepsis? We need to educate the public, we need to educate physicians to be looking for the signs of sepsis, such as high fever and chills, rapid heart rate, pale or discolored skin, shortness of breath, difficult to rouse or confused or disoriented, swelling, extreme pain, or even a family member saying it's the worst they've ever felt. And if they have any kind of combination of these things, you need to know that it could be sepsis. You need to reach out to their healthcare provider or call 911 and get them the medical attention that they need. And you need to say, I'm worried that my family member might have sepsis.